Good morning. This is Jim Whitehead of All Power Group in Phoenix Animal. Today, we're going to talk, even though I've spoken about Koko the gorilla, but what in my research and homework we found with this current series where we like to show animals with other animals of different types. And in this case, we found a very good choice, kind of one of my favorite animals anyway, is Koko. And she has kittens and loves kittens. So we'll talk a little bit about the whole thing. And, there's always good news and bad news, I guess you might say. But, so this is Koko and her kittens. I really appreciate animals loving animals. I appreciate people loving animals. So it is, one of the things that we all hopefully cherish as being wonderful on our planet. So let's go. Koko the gorilla is widely known for her ability to communicate using sign language. And we went all through that about how wonderful and how beyond just like lucky, it seems like she understands. No, Koko really does understand. It's pretty amazing. This skill has allowed her to express complex emotions and form deep connections with humans and animals alike. One of the most touching aspects of Koko's life was her love for kittens. And a little aside as we have, kittens are tiny, kittens are fragile. And if you look at Koko, Koko's a pretty big gorilla. So, she's got to work hard on ensuring that she knows her strength and doesn't hurt any of her wonderful animals, which I know, as it would me, would destroy her in the sense of feeling terrible. Anyway, it revealed a nurturing and gentle side of this remarkable gorilla. Koko was born in 1971. Koko was a western lowland gorilla who became famous for her ability to learn and use American Sign Language, ASL. Under the care of Dr. Francine Penny Patterson, Koko learned over 1,000 signs and could understand even more spoken English words. Her ability to communicate with humans provided extraordinary insights into the emotional and cognitive abilities of gorillas. Koko's deep affection for kittens began in 1983 when she was given a plush toy cat as a gift. Koko treated the toy as if it were a real kitten, cradling and caring for it. Seeing this, Dr. Patterson asked Koko if she would like a real kitten, to which Koko signed cat and baby, expressing her desire for a living companion. I just have to say that this makes me, I guess you might say warm and fuzzy, if you've heard that term before. Just makes you feel very good. And I know how wonderful. I love kittens. I love all animals. So I can really identify with Koko's actions and intentions. On her birthday that year, Koko was presented with a litter of kittens and was allowed to choose one. Wow. She selected a gray and white male Manx kitten, which she named All Ball. Koko treated All Ball with gentle care, cradling him, playing with him, and even signing soft and love when interacting with him. So she was in so many words. I don't want to say she's trying to teach him sign language, but she is so good at communicating with it that she would use it to try to express her feelings to this wonderful kitten. The bond between Koko and All Ball was strong, and Koko treated the kitten as if he were her own baby. Wow. Tragically, and again, there's the good news and bad news. Tragically, All Ball died in an accident a few months later, leaving Koko devastated. When Dr. Patterson informed Koko of All Ball's death, Koko signed bad, sad, bad, and frown, cry, frown. So she lost somebody that was near and dear, and I feel very bad about that. Koko's mourning was a poignant reminder of the emotional depth and capacity for grief that gorillas process. And I've said this before in my other presentations, that we are so close to chimpanzees, gorillas in the sense of DNA, that in a lot of cases I guess we can somewhat identify, and that's good. So despite the heartbreak, Koko's love for kittens continued. Over the years, she was given other kittens to care for, each time demonstrating the same gentle and nurturing behavior. Her connection with these kittens showed that gorillas, like humans, can form deep emotional bonds with other species, particularly with those they view as vulnerable or in need of care. Wow. I mean, I'm just absolutely excited and happy and sad in so many ways. Koko's relationships with her kittens provided profound insights into the emotional lives of great apes. Her ability to communicate her feelings and her capacity for love and empathy helped challenge misconceptions about gorillas and highlighted the similarities between humans and our closest animal relatives. Koko's story, including her tender interactions with her kittens, continues to inspire and educate people about the complex emotional and social lives of animals. As much as I chose this niche, and some would say, well, and I even saw myself, some of the other things I did when I first started the road a year and a half ago. I love Romans and battles and war. I don't love war, but I love studying war, Hitler issues, World War I, World War II. But I found that as much as I enjoy studying and preparing some of these other topics, animals have been an extremely big part of my life, and I'm 75 years old. So here we go. We're in there. We're hanging in there, and I will continue until I'm not able to continue. Sadly, Koko passed away in 2018, but her legacy lives on, particularly in the way she demonstrated that animals like humans are capable of deep love, compassion, and grief. Her bond with her kittens remains one of the most touching and memorable aspects of her extraordinary life. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It is a slight repeat in that I had done Koko maybe a month or more ago when I was just doing famous animals, but this one came up as being Koko with her kittens. So I felt it was a good process to get in with this. I want to thank you for being here today and every day, and it is appreciated very, very much. So please have a good rest of the day. And again, thank you very much for all your help and support.